here, and today I am back with another desk setup. Now, the desk setup that I'm going to show you is completely different to the one that I have here behind me that I showed a couple of weeks ago, and that's because it serves a completely different function. The idea behind this one is a work from home productive desk space, whereas the one that I'm going to show you today is more of a feature desk to fit in with our living area, kitchen area. So yeah, it's a completely different function, but I think it looks good. So we had an iMac from late 2013 that wasn't really being used anymore, and I thought that was such a waste because it's such a nice machine. It has a 1 terabyte of storage and 8 gigs of RAM. So I will be looking to upgrade the RAM, but I just haven't done that yet. But yeah, I came up with this project just because we're still in lockdown here and I'm quite bored. So I thought it would be good to bring a bit of functionality back to this iMac and make use of this great machine. Okay, so let's talk through everything on this setup. So the first thing being the desk. I needed to find a desk, and the criteria was it had to be just a small desk, just to sit the iMac and a keyboard, and it needed to kind of fit in with the white walls of the kitchen and living area. I found this website called Sklum, or SKLUM.com. It's this real kind of homely, quirky kind of furniture, which is exactly the vibe that I was going for, and it's actually really affordable, so it was a perfect fit. And I wanted a white desk to match in with the kind of white theme in the kitchen. I actually found this desk called the Gory Steel Grid Desk. So it's made out of metal and it kind of has this white mesh on the sides, and it's 50 centimeters deep by 1 meter wide, so it's quite a small desk, but it fits the iMac perfectly. The reason I wanted a small desk is because my 2 dogs actually sleep on this wall, and I obviously didn't want to move their beds or anything like that, so I had to fit in with them being able to still sleep there. So yeah, this was perfect. I think it actually came from Spain, so it arrived in Ireland in just over a week, and setup was really easy. So yeah, really good experience with this website and this desk itself. Alright, so I only have a handful of accessories on this desk, and that's for good reason, because I didn't want to clutter it up. It's quite a small desk and it's not being used for any hard work or long hours, so I didn't need too many accessories. So I'm actually sticking with the keyboard and mouse that came with the iMac. So that is the Magic Keyboard with the number pad, and it's actually wired. I thought about getting a Bluetooth keyboard, but it just wasn't necessary. There's no need to spend extra money. This keyboard is grand. It's only 1 cable, and it actually has 2 USB ports on either side, which is pretty cool. You don't see that on many keyboards these days. And then the mouse is the original Magic Mouse, so that's the one that has 2 AAA batteries. Probably would upgrade this after a while because the catch that holds the batteries in sometimes falls off or comes loose. So yeah, that's something that I would look to upgrade. Probably get the MX Anywhere in white to match in with the desk, but it does the job for now. As you can see, there's not much going on this desk, and that's on purpose because I wanted it to kind of blend in with the kitchen. I didn't want to take it over from the kitchen, as it's just an opportunity for if someone needs to browse the internet, check up on emails or anything like that, quick work, they can have this option here. Then just the 2 accessories that I have on it, I found these on Amazon again. I like finding cheap things on Amazon. I got a light grey desk mat to organise the keyboard and mouse on this desk, because the surface, as I said, is metal, so it's kind of not the best to move your mouse around on. So this faux leather grey mouse mat is a great option, and it looks really nice in with the kind of ties in with the whole theme. Very cheap. It's from a brand called Iminta, but yeah, it's just a desk mat. It does what it's supposed to do. And then another thing, I just randomly found this stationery holder that kind of matches exactly with the desk. It's a white metal mesh kind of stationery holder. It has space for a notepad, it has space for a pen, it has a little drawer for post-its if you want to put in anything there. And yeah, it matches exactly with the desk, so I decided to get it. Now the desk does come with the drawer, like a cutout underneath it. I don't really have any use for this. Maybe I'd put in an A4 pad or something to take notes, but it's there if you need it. You can put some sheets of paper or whatever you want in under there, and yeah, it's nice to put stuff away so that they're not on the desk. You might also notice that there's no dedicated chair for this desk, and that's for good reason, because it's very close to our kitchen table, and because nobody will be working at this for long hours, there was no need to get a dedicated chair for the desk. So we just simply moved the end chair of the kitchen table over and back as and when we need it, and it works great because It means that the space is nice and clean and minimal, and it doesn't have any clutter, and the chair actually matches the desk mat, so it kind of ties up the whole desk setup and the aesthetic that I was kind of going for, which is great. Anyway, that was just a quick little video of this minimal iMAC setup that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. Very simple, very easy, very clean. It's not your usual productive desk setup that you'd see on YouTube. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. Thanks a mil for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.